Myself, Nagarjun B, lecturer, Department of Computer Science, Vijayanagara College, Hosapete. In this video, I am explaining what is meant by median and what are the formulas to calculate a median in case of an grouped data and in case of an ungrouped data. In case of an grouped data, again we have two categories. In case of an discrete series and in case of an continuous series. Discrete series in the sense there will be no class intervals, whereas in a continuous series there will be an class intervals. What is meant by median? Median is the middlemost or the central value of observation made on a variable when the values are arranged either in the ascending order or in the descending order. In median, you should always keep in mind that we have to sort the given elements either in the ascending order or in the descending order to find the median. So median is the middlemost or the central value of the observation which is made on the variables. Formulas to find median in case of an ungrouped data for odd number of elements is median is equal to n plus 1 divided by 2th term. For even number of elements, median is equal to average of n by 2th term and n by 2 plus 1th term. So here n indicates the number of elements which has been given in the data. In case of an grouped data, when class intervals are not given, that is in case of an discrete series, the formula to find median is equal to size of n plus 1 divided by 2th item, where n is the summation of f. F is nothing but the frequency. When class intervals are given, it is in case of an continuous series, median is equal to L1 plus L2 minus L1 divided by F into M minus CF, where L1 is the lower limit of the median class and L2 is the upper limit of a median class. F is the frequency of the median class. M is equal to N by 2, where N is the summation of frequency, and minus CF. CF is the cumulative frequency. We shall see an example to calculate a median in case of an ungrouped data. Find the median for the following data 5, 4, 9, 2, 3. And the solution for this one is, first we need to arrange the given data in an ascending order. So when we arrange them in the ascending order, the given elements will be 2, 3, 4, 5, 9. And here we can see that the number of elements are 5, that is odd. So when the number of elements are odd, median is given by n plus 1 divided by 2th term. So median is equal to n. N is 5. 5 plus 1 divided by 2th term. So 5 plus 1 is 6. 6 divided by 2 is 3. That means the third term. So third term is nothing but 4. Therefore median is equal to 4. We'll see another one example in case of an ungrouped data. Find the median for the data 1, 5, 6, 3, 4, 8. Solution is, first arrange them in the ascending order. So given elements will be 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Here the number of elements are 6, that is even number of elements. Therefore median is equal to average of n by 2th term and n by 2 plus 1th term. So median is equal to average of n. N is number of elements, that is 6. Therefore average of 6 by 2th term and 6 by 2 plus 1th term, median is equal to average of 6 by 2 is 3 and 6 by 2 plus 1, that is 3 plus 1 is 4. So average of third and fourth term. So third and fourth term means 4 and 5. Therefore median is equal to 4.5, because the third and the fourth term is 4 and 5. So 4 plus 5, that is the average of third and fourth, that is 4 plus 5 divided by 2. Therefore median we get as 4.5. Then to find the median for a grouped data, consider that the data has been given in this order. These x and f values have been given. Here there is no class interval, that is it is a group data in a discrete series. So now the solution for this problem, the solution for the given problem is consisting of only the x and the f values, that is it has been given in a form of an group data without an class interval. So first you need to write x values which has been given in a question, then you need to write the f values which has been given in the question, then you need to calculate the summation of f, and that we call it as an n is equal to summation of f. So that we can see here in the second column of f values which has been added up, that is the sum of all the values which has been given in f, and that is equal to 101, that is n is equal to summation of f is equal to 101. And then in the third column you need to find cf is nothing but the cumulative frequency. The cumulative frequency in the this solution here is first value is 2, which is corresponding to the frequency 2. The next cumulative frequency is obtained by adding this 2 with the next value of the frequency, that is 11. 2 plus 11 will be equal to 13. The next cumulative frequency value will be 13 plus the next value of the frequency, that is 15. 13 plus 15 is equal to 28. The next cumulative frequency value will be 28 plus the next frequency value, that is the 20, so it will be equal to 48. Like that, the next one is 73, the next one is 91, and next one is 101. Then the solution for this one, that is the formula to find the median, is equal to size of n plus 1 by 2th item. So here n is nothing but the summation of the frequency, therefore median is equal to size of 101 plus 1 by 2 2th item. So 101 plus 1 is equal to 102. 102 divided by 2 is 51. Therefore, median is equal to size of 51th item. So this 51th item we need to check where it appears in the cumulative frequency. In the cumulative frequency after 48, we are having the value as 73. So this is the place where this 51th item will appear. For that, for the corresponding value of this row in an x is the median, therefore median is equal to 5, which you can see in this particular presentation. And next, find the median for the following data. So here we have considered a group data with class intervals. So here they have given the x values as 10 to 19, 20 to 29, 30 to 39, 40 to 49, 50 to 59, 60 to 69, and the f values as 12, 19, 31, 27, 16, 8. And the solution for this one, now the solution to find the median in case of an group data when class intervals have been given, or so here they are given in the question the values of x as 10 to 19, 20 to 29, 30 to 39, 40 to 49, 50 to 59, 60 to 69, and the values of the frequency they have given as 12, 19, 31, 27, 16, 8. Then you need to find the summation of f, and that is denoted with n. That is n is equal to summation of f is equal to 113. The next you need to find cumulative frequency, that is a cf. So first value of the cf will be the first value of the frequency, that is the 12. The next value will be 12 plus the next value of the frequency, that is a 19. So 12 plus 19 is equal to 31. The next again this 31 plus next value of the frequency, that is a 31. 31 plus 31 is equal to 62. And next again the cumulative frequency will be calculated as the 62 plus next value of the frequency, that is a 27. So 62 plus 27 is equal to 89. Similarly, we get the value as 105 and 113. Here the formula to calculate the median is equal to L1 plus L2 minus L1 divided by F into M minus CF, where L1 is the lower limit of the median class and L2 is the upper limit of the median class, and F is the frequency of the median class, and M is the size of the median. and that median is obtained by using n by 2, and Cf is the cumulative frequency just about the model class. So here m is equal to n by 2. So n value is 113, that is 113 divided by 2 is equal to 56.5th term. So therefore m value is equal to 56.5, and this 56.5 we need to check whether where it comes in the cumulative frequency. So we can see that the cumulative frequency are 12, 31, 62, 89. So this 56.5 will be appearing after 31 and before 62. For that purpose we consider this 62 as the cumulative frequency value. That means the row corresponding to this class, that is 30 to 39, is considered as the model class, that is the median class. It is the class where the CF value will be lying, that is 30 to 39, and this is not having the continuous series. For that purpose we convert these class intervals as 10 to 19 as 9.5 to 19.5, and 20 to 29 as 19.5 to 29.5. Then similarly 30 to 39 as 29.5 to 39.5. The next one 40 to 49 as 39.5 to 49.5. Next one 50 to 59 as 49.5 to 59.5, and the next one 60 to 69 as 59.5 to 69.5. Here we are making this conversion because it is not in the continuous series. If the class intervals has been in the continuous series, then this conversion is not required. So here, since it is not in the continuous form, for that purpose the median class, that is the 30 to 39, will be considered as the class interval as 29.5 to 39.5. Therefore the value of L1 will be equal to 29.5 and L2 will be equal to 39.5, because 29.5 is the lower limit of the median class and 39.5 is the upper limit of the median class, and f is the median class frequency, that is f is equal to 31, and m is equal to 56.5, which you have calculated as n by 2, where n is the summation of f, and Cf is equal to, in this case it is 31. How we are going to select the cumulative frequency is, the cumulative frequency will be selected above the median class. So median class is 30 to 39. Above that row the cumulative frequency is 31, which has been marked in yellow color in this video for your identification. So cumulative frequency is 31. And next, now calculate the median by substituting these values in the formula. This median is equal to 29.5 plus 39.5 minus 29.5 divided by 31 into 56.5 minus 31. Upon simplification, this will give the median value as 37.72. So this is how we need to calculate the median in case of an group data when the class intervals have been given. And keep in mind here that if the class intervals are in the continuous, then no need of having again converting those class intervals. Since there is a gap in the class intervals, we have considered this conversion. And next, moving on to the advantages of median. It is useful in case of frequency distribution with open-ended classes. It is recommended if distribution has unequal classes. Extreme values do not affect the median. Value of the median can be determined graphically, easy to calculate and understand. Now moving on to the disadvantages of median. It is necessary to arrange the data. Its value is not determined by all the observation in the series. It is not capable for further algebraic calculation. The sampling stability of the median is less as compared to mean. This is a small video regarding what is meant by median and how to calculate the median if the values have been given in an ungrouped form and if it has been given in a grouped form, and advantages and disadvantages of median. Do click on like and subscribe button for more information regarding the computer science related subjects. Thank you.